Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Stylus League, episode 87. My name is Mike Thompson, and for this one, we're doing something a little different. We are going to kind of hop on the new release of, that's right, everybody knows it just came out this week, Mortal Kombat 10, Last of Us. I didn't have a game, so I just want to illustrate that I do have games. Resident Evil Biohazard. No, it's Resident Evil 4 remake is out this week. And if you haven't already picked it up, one of the best games of all time. Definitely one of the best Resident Evil games of all time. If you're new to the Stylus League, every week, Bradley and at least Raul are on the show. And we have a project that we start usually in around 4 months. 4 months, that would be nice. 4 weeks, we go from nothing to something. And so yeah, let's get it started.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pictures ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and why receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, guys?
Oh, that
Morning.
energy.
Salutations.
Good. That's good energy right there.
Man, I'm trying. I got that second cup going.
Raul was making me want them frames, son. I like those frames.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Just like yours.
Maybe that's why I like them so much.
Yeah, that's
We're all old. But I think we all got about the.
There you go. Welcome to the Glasses League, everyone.
Yeah,
This is the old man league.
This is the nearsighted
every
league.
week we give glasses reviews of new glasses.
Exactly.
It's like
Warby Parker
we're-
is a
yeah.
proud sponsor of the Stylus League this week.
we're old.
You
We're
know.
old.
Brought to you by Lens Crafters. Thank you, guys.
What's up, Brad? Brad Grotman.
Hello, folks. How is everyone doing this fine morning?
Yes. Good.
I love how nobody answered good. Everyone's just like,
Uh,
How we doing
I
this
was out
morning?
like a
Yes.
I was out like a young man last night with the wife.
That's
So,
right. You went out to go see John Wick 4, right?
Yep, John Wick. We walked around. The world is still moving.
I
Yeah.
haven't done anything like a young man for a very
Yeah.
long time.
Not
Yeah.
even.
Crazy.
Let's hope that you
Yeah.
still feel like a young man in I don't know, 4 or 5 days.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look, Sprite. All right. So, guys, as Mike mentioned at the top, welcome to the Stylus League Creative Livestream. Every week, the other gentleman that you see on the screen, work on some models for various personal projects. Today we have a theme, though. We have a little bit of a theme. Bradley, what's our theme for this week?
Resident Evil 4 for this weekend, for this
Yeah.
weekday.
Yeah,
Just
that's
for
why
today.
I said this month. Yeah, literally.
24 hours only. By that I mean 2 hours.
So we heard everybody's feedback. You guys get really upset when the guys finish something. So we're definitely
Exactly. We wanted to maybe just start something and not finish it for once.
Yeah, for once they
That'd be nice.
they wanted to ensure that there was no way they were gonna complete something.
That is right.
So speaking of which, Bradley, what character are you doing for the Resident Evil?
I am
Speed
doing what is this guy? El Gigante? Is that his name?
El Gigante.
El Gigante.
El Gigante. So I'm gonna end up doing him. I took some nice images from there's hardly no new images out on Google, so I have to go to the game and rip stuff off. So
Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were doing when I stepped away. You were actually playing the trailer and pulling out screenshots.
yeah,
What have you?
gameplay, just pulling out the screenshots. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably does it live.
Yeah. No lie. Okay.
Hey,
Cool, man.
busy week. All right, busy week.
Busy week.
Tell me.
All right. Well, at least we know Mike has been doing absolutely nothing. What about you? What do you
Yeah,
got going on?
I have been very free this week.
Yep.
So I am actually going to do Mr. Leon S. Kennedy. And because I don't have a whole lot of time to do him, I want to do him maybe in a stylized way, like maybe this Black Dynamite could be cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he will be probably stylized.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I actually like the idea.
Cool. Yeah, that's me.
Like the idea. All right. Great. Now, Brad, Brad, legitimately, I don't even know if you even got a text message about what we're doing today.
What's a text message?
Yeah, what's a SM?
Yeah, no.
S?
I'm going to do a pebble, and I've been working on it for a few hours now. You might not realize it, but this used to be a cube. And, so,
Damn, man, the precision is crazy.
It's
nice and smooth.
Dude, I don't mess around.
Mm-mm.
He's a walking CAD right there.
One of the best.
So no, I don't know a whole lot about the game. Sadly, but I did find a character called Verdugo.
What's his name?
Verdugo.
Yeah.
It sounds like Vertigo,
yeah.
but it's not Vertigo.
Three
It's
times
this
fast.
guy right here. He's got kind of like a half scully type thing at the top and some little insecty things on the lower jaw. And I'm just going to be doing probably a bust because again, 2 hours, not a lot of time, but you know, and no matter if it turns out poorly, I'm going to say it's stylized. So just
Hell yeah.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Yeah. Way to break that fourth wall there, Brad. To blow up my spot.
I'm going to stylize the hell out of this thing.
Well, guys, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. So, pen and pencils down. Let's go. Let's start working on everything.
My Cintiq is not working.
Oh boy.
That gives us a little head start, Mike. Get going.
Bradley likes to spend a lot of money on things that don't work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be really cool. Raul,
Not my fault, bro. It's not my fault.
Raul, can you see if you can find a timer? That would be cool if we had a timer that was counting down like 24 style.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would be great.
We
should do that.
No,
should totally do that.
Because I know what time the stream ends.
You know what time the stream ends.
I know what time the stream ends.
Actually, I might be able to add something on here.
That would be dope.
I might be able to add something on here. I'll take a look here and see if I can.
And we didn't have a whole week to get this together, by the way.
We
Didn't
have
feel
now.
like it at least.
We have right now to get this together.
We didn't have a whole. We did not have a whole week. To get
It felt
Literally-
like it.
Literally right now is when we're doing it live.
All right.
So if
All
you
right,
like this format, let us know.
Yeah,
just
Yeah, go ahead.
if you like the shooting from the hip.
Smash that like, subscribe, and get your shit together button.
If you guys prefer your YouTubers to have absolutely no idea what they're doing when they start doing things, go ahead
To
and
know that
subscribe
we
to the
want to
channel.
play this game when we're done streaming, and that's about as far as we thought about it.
To understand that half of us woke up half an hour ago. That
Yep.
all right. Ben says, "Good day, Stylus League." Hey, Ben. Jamie B says, "Yeah." Oh well, actually, it says "yay." Let me do this appropriately. Made it on time this week. Welcome, Jamie. Welcome to the stream.
Nice.
I have to think it was great for Bradley to wake up and for the first thing to do is to start looking up pictures from Resident Evil. I'm sure he really loved that.
Right.
It's always a good
Very
sign.
first thing he does. Our resident holy ship, Gus, is on. He says, "Hello, guys." Shane says, "Hi, Stylus League. Hope you're doing well." We doing well, guys?
We will be.
We will be.
That's something we could use to describe ourselves at the moment?
12:01. We're gonna be fine.
We're gonna be doing real good. Aram says, "Sup, gents?" And Walt says, "Morning, fellas."
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning. Okay,
yeah.
I like this. Ben says the spectacle squad.
Does Bradley still have his glasses
There you
on?
go.
Bradley's not even on stream anymore. He decided.
Bradley's gone.
There's
He's
a
like, you know what?
There's a couch behind the camera. He's like, you know
I'm
what?
doing this
I'm
today."
Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Walt says, "Hold up, let me put my glasses on too." Ooh, Arkham Senior League. Oh no, you don't need to be a senior to have glasses.
I was blind from a young age. Thank you very much.
You came out with your glasses.
I'm now blind.
Yeah. Jamie says Stylus League frames merch. Just saying. You know what we need to do? You know those glasses where you like magnetically clip on the style to it. We should create one of those magnets for style.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the ones that you wear around your neck and then you kind of put them together. And they join the middle.
No. So these are plain glasses that have magnets on the outside of them, and you like switch out the style.
Gotcha.
Same glasses, you just switch them out. Let's see. Marikat says, "Hi guys, happy Saturday."
Hey, Mark.
How you doing,
Hey,
Mark?
Marikat. Jamie B says, "Glasses assemble." Ben says, "My net just died and learned the hard way. ZBrush wants a net connection. I have to watch a stream later to not eat data. Talk to you later." All right, bye, Ben. Sorry to hear it, man.
Oh, does ZBrush need the next? I guess it does.
It
Wait,
requires an
all the
internet
time?
connection? Not the whole time. Probably when you
No,
open it, right?
No, there's a time. There's a time. Whenever you go to ZBrush 2023 and you open it up, or if you check your license, there's an expiration date for the license. So if you don't log in or connect to the internet by the time that expiration date happens, it locks you out.
Yeah, but he made it sound like he needed to be connected all the time to the internet. Otherwise,
No, he probably
ZBrush
hasn't
wouldn't
been connected since the last time it's been connected from that time period, which is interesting.
Okay. Jamie says, "Bradley, way to go with Z-Spheres straight off." So what is the strategy here, Bradley?
So this guy, I guess, I'm quickly just trying to get the mass forms, and it's easier for me to. So what's going to happen when I'm done with these Z-spheres is going to give me some polygons to mess around with. A base mesh. I'm making a base mesh. Long story short.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really curious what everybody's kind of like strategy going into to getting as much done as possible. This is definitely a little bit out of our normal thing. I mean, we could always argue that every stream is like a speed sculpt, but not quite like this.
No.
So Mike, talk to me a little bit about what your idea, like how are you going to get this as finished and stylized as possible?
Sure. So I started with this dude here, this muscular guy, and just smoothed him out. So I got this now, and I just duplicated him. I already have like polygroups, so I duplicated and just kind of made the polygroups into what's going to be the jacket. And I'll figure out his clothes and start to sculpt in the proportions. Really, the proportions are what's important. So I want to kind of get them looking hard surfacey in some places and stuff like that. That's how I'm doing it.
Excellent. If you switch techniques midstream, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
What about you, Brad? What's your kind of how do you plan on accomplishing this?
I'm going to go.
Wait. Let me guess.
All right.
There's going to be self-deprecation inserted now. Go.
Yeah.
Well, see, now I can't do that because now you're expecting it. And I can't give you what you're expecting.
See, that's how you get the real answer,
We
you
are
guys.
shivering with
That's
anticipation.
how you get the real answer.
No, I'm going full Bob Ross here. I'm letting happy accidents happen like the entire time because and there's something good about speed sculpts in that sense because if you can't overthink it necessarily. Like you can just kind of like make do with what you get right off the bat, whether you think it's a great start or not. And sometimes you kind of force yourself to to improvise a little bit more than you might ordinarily if you knew you could just undo 1,000 times. So I think that this, again, sometimes this is a good exercise to kind of force yourself to get creative with what you got and find ways to make it work, even if initially you didn't think it was a great start. And initially, this is not. I mean, it's a great start. I'm gonna stay cocky today. Screw you guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm the king of Stylus League.
Nice.
All right. Great. Backing out of solo mode. All right. So Bradley, how was John Wick, man? Did you enjoy it?
It was good. My wife really enjoyed it, so that was important.
But she likes those types of like actiony movies, right?
She likes action movies, but I will tell you, there's a lot of movies that came out that she didn't like want to be there for day one, and she wanted to be there day one for John Wick. Like she loves some John Wick.
All right, great. I'm excited for it. It's actually I haven't been this hyped for a movie in a while. Actually,
it's good. It's a good movie.
The last movie I allowed myself to get this hyped for was Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, we know how that went. We know how that went for you.
Yep.
I liked it though.
I did too. Oh, yeah.
Pons says, I bought perpetual license for ZBrush and get annoyed that I have to keep logging in to the Maxomat. Wish it would stop. I guess it's mine as long as I have internet. Yep, don't live in a mud hut.
They did. Wait. They did that you still have to log into the Maxon app for 2023. Wow, for the perpetual license, that's new. That's different. That's definitely different.
I mean, the DRM's real, guys. They want to make sure you're paying for it.
No, but it wouldn't.
Yeah, but if you buy the perpetual license, you pay for it.
That's it. Like you pay.
Yeah,
for it.
but I mean that keeps people from like downloading. Like,
I guess.
I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really, right? Like, there's always
it doesn't. Not even a little bit.
No,
all it does is annoy the person that actually bought it.
Yeah, I mean, tis the dangers of DRM.
Ooh,
yeah, it's wild. I paid $900.
Oh no!
So Ponzi, I will give you some. I would suggest. I probably would have not done that because, yeah, that's $1,000 just for 2023. 2024 comes.
Yeah.
No, that's no. Yeah, I understand though, but I understand.
How much is the monthly license?
Like this is like 40.
It's like 50.
No, $39. I think it's like $39 for.
Well, but if you get the full Redshift, isn't it like $50?
Oh no, it's higher than that. If you do,
you
do everything,
yeah.
Right? I don't know.
So like let's even say it's $50. Like,
I'm about to give you the actual price right now. So you have to pay for them individually. So if you need Redshift, you want to use the bridge. So it's $39 for just ZBrush and $45 for Redshift.
Additionally?
A month, yes.
Additionally a month?
Yes.
So Redshift costs more than the base platform?
No, so Redshift existed as a program well before ZBrush. They just integrated it into ZBrush.
They just integrated it. Okay. All right, that makes sense.
To have everything, like all of their software from Cinema 4D, Red Giant, Redshift, and ZBrush, $149 a month.
Whoa, that's a lot. But I mean, look, if it's your professional tool and what you use for work, like.
And if you were going to have Maya, how much is that a month? Because if you have C4D, you don't need Maya, right?
Yeah, like you would need Maya if you have at all.
Yeah. So then that price is not that bad if you.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know.
Yeah.
No, it in the long run,
I
it's
mean,
not,
comparable.
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew says software hurts. Yep.
yeah.
It sure
100%.
does. I mean, I say that I paid $1,400 a month for one piece of software for my company. So, like, I get it. That's actually super cheap.
Keep groups.
Jamie says new features to 2023 coming though. Saul Maxon has a stream on Wednesday to highlight them.
That slime bridge. Big improvements to the slime bridge, I'm sure.
Independently wealthy.
But yeah, man. So did you guys see that even Adobe came out now and started coming out with like generative AI?
Yeah. I would feel a problem with Adobe doing it because they have access to everybody's art. Like that's a.
Oh yeah, and they said they're training it on that art. So they're training it on Adobe stock photos, which is
That's
pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's great for everyone. Pretty
Yeah,
soon, Adobe will make it so that the artists don't need to exist.
Did you sign up for the Creative Cloud?
Yeah.
Like, did you sign up this month to give me all your work?
Yeah, I mean, I find that really interesting because it's a tool that directly hurts their client base.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if they don't do anything, it's not like generative AI is going anywhere. So if they don't do anything, they kind of die. That's one heck of a pickle.
Yes, my
Who
heart
do you want
bleeds
to
for
steal from
Adobe.
the person that you know or the person you don't know?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know if
Who
they're
do
going to
you
make
want
it.
to steal from you?
Yeah.
Adobe's going to make it. The simple fact that Adobe has primetime television spots for Photoshop now is like, yeah, I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna be all right?
If they pinch their pennies.
Yeah. So going back to John Wick, like I got nothing else for that.
This is the bitter stream.
Yeah. So better word, like no like real no spoilers or anything, but like Hayden, how did you feel about the movie, Bradley?
It's
Is it
John
worth
Wick. I think it's worth it.
I think making the puppy the villain was a bold choice.
The zombie puppy came back. He came back
Zombie
and he exacted revenge on whoever John missed.
That's
Zombie?
fun.
There's a zombie? I don't know what that is.
That'd be a dope
Is that-
movie.
That would be John Wick's zombie dog. Just killing everyone. Pon says, I've pulled all my art from the internet. I do tattoos with my art for money. AI sucks. Yeah. I definitely understand that. I definitely understand pulling it from the internet. If it's not on the internet, they can't get it.
Let the AI hear you though. They get mad.
But did you pull it off your phone though?
No, it's on a hard drive somewhere that connects periodically to the internet. Yeah. Jamie says John Wick is on my to-do list for sculpts.
Yeah, me too, man. That's another thing we could have done. We could have done John Wick
John
too.
Wick,
Forgot
yeah,
about
we
that.
could have done that.
And I definitely want a John Wick on my desk, man.
Actually, hold on. Attentive says, "Hey, Mike, Bradley, Brad, Raul, hey, chat." Hey, Attentive Slug, how you doing, man? Matthew says something pretty controversial. AI is dope. We suck.
man.
Fresh
You
take.
for yourself.
Yeah, that's a
Hot
it's a
take on our whole situation.
I'll say fresh new take on
That's just Matthew saying, I, for one, welcome our
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, exactly.
two overlords. Yeah. See, Matthew's not dumb. He knows they're listening
Exactly.
right now.
Mhm.
They're listening right now. He wants that cushy bed.
When the revolution comes, he'll be taken
Mhm.
care of.
He's like,
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
safe.
He's the guy in the Matrix who wants a steak.
Yeah, really. I don't want to remember nothing.
I'm gonna be zooming in quite a bit on you guys here throughout the stream. So I'm on Bradley right now in case you haven't noticed, Bradley. Matthew says we already have overlords. You leave the Chinese out of this.
Oh,
How does this stuff work?
Yeah, since there's a time limit to how we get all this stuff out, I'm also going to try to bother you guys as little as possible, but just be highlighting the work that all of you guys are doing. Ooh, where did that head come from?
What?
You. Mike Liss.
This was the base mesh.
Oh, that was from the base mesh. Okay.
Yeah. Like Bradley and Brad too, I think. I for the speed sculpt, I decided to use a base mesh rather than go from nothing, which is crazy talk.
You wanted something
I use the base mesh.
Well, there aren't many base meshes for half human, half insectile monsters with a skull on their head. It's not it's.
And you're not trying.
I know.
man.
I gotta go back to Gumroad and see if I can find something good. But
Yeah.
Real.
I was about to say
Everything.
that's
you look hard
coming
enough.
to the Patreon near you. Jamie B says rewatching Sarah Connor Chronicles. Blah.
Yeah.
I'll be ready. That was a great show that ended unceremoniously.
Yeah, it didn't need to.
Was.
It
I
was
enjoyed it.
really good.
Yeah.
It was a really good show that ended so poorly.
You know what I almost got yesterday, and then I read terrible reviews about it. Steam has a giant sale going on, and they have a Terminator game. Can't remember the name of it, but it's a first-person shooter. And I was like, "Oh, this is exactly what I want."
Mm-mm,
And they were like, "No,
no.
this is not the one."
I think the rule that held in 1995 still holds today for the most part, with very few exceptions, and that is if it's licensed, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order.
I said generally.
Hey, also I apologies to Bradley and Raul. I was not messing with Jedi Fallen Order, and I got it because it was on sale, and it is dope.
Good game.
We accept the apology, especially in public. Thank you.
Wait, not Fallen Order. Which one am I playing? The first.
Yeah, Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, that is
Yeah.
the first one. Survivors is the next one.
That's the new one. You guys are playing that now, right?
It's not out yet.
Well,
I think
it's
it comes out in
next
May.
month. I thought
Is it in April?
I think it's April.
Jedi Survivor release date. April 28th.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because a lot of games are steering clear from Final Fantasy 16.
why?
Bro, Final Fantasy 16, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
okay. So don't get it wrong. I've played 11, all of the lightnings, everything that hasn't been an MMO. I've played for the past decade, right? But most of those games aren't
So Final
like
Fantasy
steer
16.
clear.
It
from
seems like
worthy.
you're not aware of Final Fantasy 16. So the pedigree of
I
Final
am.
Fantasy 16. So the pedigree of Final Fantasy 16 is the director that brought Final Fantasy Realm Reborn back, and the director from DMC. Devil May
Making
Cry
this.
DMC. So
I get it.
has,
I'm not saying it's not going to be a good game, and I'm going to play it day one. But it's not like God of War. It's not like you don't. I don't know. I wouldn't steer clear of being anywhere around.
Well, they
it.
did. They did. Like so, everything that was in its release window moved.
Yeah. We have Zerchan on the stream. He says, "Hey guys, what's up? I know who Mike and Brad are doing, but who is Bradley doing?" Bradley, you want to reiterate who you're working on?
El Gante?
El
Gigante?
We're
He's
still
like a
working on
troll.
the pronunciation.
Troll dude.
Troll dude. Here's the thing, I don't.
Can you pop up the reference real quick?
I don't have to know his name to make him.
That's my general rule of thumb
There
for
we go.
muscles. I don't have to know what these muscles are called. I can just sculpt them.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Thank you,
Cool.
Bradley.
You're welcome.
Is there a chance? Hopefully that answers your question. Attentive says, "Hey, Jedi Fallen Order is $5 today."
Yeah, that's why I got it.
Yeah, got it. Going to try it out. I think you're going to enjoy it. Anybody like if you enjoy it from it's Dark Souls light. It's Dark Souls light with a Star Wars like theme.
And apparently, the lady from Mad TV.
Is she from Mad TV?
Yeah, I was like, why does she look so familiar?
Well, also, if you watched Kenobi on Disney Plus, this ties directly into that. Jedi Fallen Order ties directly into Kenobi.
Oh, does it?
It
That I
does
didn't
in the sense that like at least for me, it was my first introduction to the Inquisitors. I know that they were kind of like the cartoons and stuff. So
the first sister.
yeah.
Okay. I did notice they said that is this one the second sister? The main character in this one?
They have a lot of the Inquisitors in there. So they have first sister, second sister. They have like all the sisters. all of the sisters. They're all in it.
Cousin,
Yeah.
Cousin, uncle.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Brad, for filling in the gaps that I missed.
Everybody click a save button. Click a save button.
Oh yeah, dang.
Dude, if I lost this, it would be no crime. It'd be,
Yeah. If I lose this, you're gonna see Storm on the screen.
it'd be a mercy killing.
I think you're off to a great start, Brad.
No one needs that kind of negativity.
My whole thing here is I'm gonna be building you up, sir. No tearing down on this stream.
That's nice.
There we go. I'm gonna start throwing some color. That way I'll start feeling like it's got something going on.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand, I've been playing a lot of Destiny still. A lot of Iron Banner that's been this week because Bungie decided that if you want any of this stuff, it's going to be a limited time event. So, but I'm sure I'll fall off here shortly and finish God of War, which I'm pretty sure is heresy at this moment. That I'm playing Destiny over God of War.
I'm going to sit here and pretend that I know.
What happened?
You're saying names of games. I'm going to pretend that I know what they are. And I'm going to say, yes, absolutely. That
Well,
one.
you know they're making a God of War TV show, so you'll catch up, Red.
Oh, they are really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they are.
Are they like, okay, Last of Us can do it. No, we can do it too.
So Corey
Talking about
Balrog,
before, right?
yeah, Corey Balrog said that the success of The Last of Us has actually added a lot of pressure to him to make the God of War show work. I believe Amazon has a license to it. So I'm just curious how they plan on doing it. Do they plan on starting in Greece? Or do they plan on starting in the kind of like Nordic mythology realms that they're in? I'm curious. I'm curious as to where they're going to start with this.
I got a feeling it'll be him and his son.
And his son, yeah. I think they're going to start there. But the thing is that there's literally 4 God of War, 4, 5, 6 God of War games.
Not counting all the little PSP games and all that stuff.
Exactly. Numbered games, I think there's 3 or 4 God of War games before they do that. So I'm just like I'm super interested to see how they plan on getting that out. Right? Because I don't think Flashbacks is really going to do it. Brad, your cat is going ham back there.
He's got a lot to say. He's got a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to.
Ooh, what are you going to do, Bradley?
I'm going to duplicate this.
Hold on to your seats, people. Hold on to your seats. He's duplicating over here.
And before I start using Sculptures Pro and shit goes left.
We got Ram on stream, says Stylus League. What's up?
Ram.
Joe Joba says ahoy. Welcome, Joe Joba.
We're going aquatic.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
I used to have a vocabulary. I really did. And I don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
Yeah, I used to consider myself an intelligent human being. Then I started reading chats out loud.
That'll do it.
Mispronouncing normal words. All right, so Bradley, what are you doing right now? You're doing some cuts, shoulder cuts.
I am blocking out his anatomy really quickly while not looking at reference anatomy because I ain't got no time. So if it ain't right, it ain't right.
For everybody who's just joining, we are doing a Resident Evil 4 speed sculpt. So the guys have to get as far as possible within the 2 hours span of this stream. And we're going to completely abandon this for the next week. So where they get to is where they get to.
What's going on?
You making some gloves?
Yeah. Trying to. Oh, there's higher subdivisions. Okay. Now. Let's see.
Did you miss hearing the big clacking of my keys? Did you miss that? You did, right?
Yeah, we sure do.
Now that you
Brad,
bring it up,
like, yo, Brad, I will send you a new computer. Just send me your address. I don't want to hear those keys anymore.
We tried that.
Wait, did you say you're gonna send them a new computer?
We tried. We got a new computer, and then it was it had some issues.
It betrayed him.
Yeah, it was. I was asking too much of it. I wanted to play a YouTube video, and it was like, I can't go on.
Meanwhile, like the specs are crazy. It just didn't like you.
Yeah, it just So I was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pushed it too hard, too fast.
You gotta ease it in.
Playing low res
Ease it in.
videos off the web is just too much.
720p. Have you lost your damn mind?
So Aram has a question. Any new guests coming up?
I'm not going to be offended by that.
Yeah.
This is not the hurt talking. This is, I'm just saying that, you could have asked this later, but,
Bradley's just starting to feel good about himself.
Not 40 minutes into the stream, they're just like, are you guys going to have anybody else? Like,
and then you guys are like, why is Brad so self-deprecating? Well, I can't imagine why.
Like, I need confidence right now in this Brad guy.
Mhm.
Brad, by the way, that looks great.
Shut up, bro. No one's believing that shit.
That looks fantastic, Brad. Arab says he says, haha, you're part of the core team in my eyes, bro.
Yeah.
Aw.
Nice. There you go.
That's nice.
Be careful when you're backpedaling, you don't trip over some furniture.
Yeah. Make sure to look behind you as you're walking backwards. That's funny. But we can announce
We have
next week.
yeah.
Right?
I thought we did. We have Dope next week. Feature monster. What he does? Monster guy, Godzilla.
He does.
Dope Pope is coming? Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah. Dope Pope is next week. Have him for a month. And we'll be doing Doom-inspired stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, you should be doing the original Doom-inspired stuff. You should be going back to that game where you couldn't tell anything. The
little guy. I'm just going to do the guy down in the corner with the eyebrows that just go up and down the whole
yes.
thing.
Lesson learned. We're gonna be very broad. It's gonna be Doom. Period.
I do think it'd be pretty cool if there was somebody doing like a 3D pixel arted kind of character though.
I remember.
Cool.
Wasn't there like was there a Kako demon, like a big ball with an eye on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They kept that.
Oh, did they? Good.
Yeah,
That
that's
was a fun one.
my favorite part of Doom Eternal is pulling the eyeball out. It's pretty cool.
I think that says a lot
Hey
about you, Mike.
man, it's a demon. It's demon.
think
He's
it
not
says
a
a
good
lot.
person, or else he wouldn't be where he is.
Says a lot about you.
I remember, the greenish brown guys who threw fireballs at you. That was the original. They had the pink bull type guys.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what else there was. There's a big boss. It looked like basically like a half goat person. I think I have to remember now. A long time ago. But that was
The old half goat person.
old half goat.
You remember him?
This is like it has a little bit of a creepy music thing going on too. It kind of feels right for what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Like the creepy mobile over the baby's crib type of thing. I'm just saying that because when I was looking at Resident Evil stuff, I just love that creepy doll. I wanted to do the creepy doll.
Yeah.
We can come back to
Village.
Yeah, from Village, yeah. We can come back to it. Can you guys hear me? I pressed a button and everything went haywire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button on my stream deck. All right, so this is dope, right?
Yes.
Yep, that's him.
Okay, just for everybody. So, Dope Pope will be our next week's guest, and also be on the lookout for an interview. So that's going to be coming out next week as well.
If you want kaijus, you want to see some awesome kaijus. He's the guy you go to.
He's the kaiju king.
He is.
I like this one. It's just fun. That's just fun. But yeah, guys, Dope Pope, next week's guest, actually next month's guest. So be on the lookout for that. And again, one of these days, I'll get around to editing that video, getting it out there.
Get it to you guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, bouncing back to Bradley.
Still in the fugly stage, but
I mean, I don't know if you know this or not, but that character is not very handsome. Watching the stream on the bus. That's how good it is. Thanks, Ram. Moving over to Brad, bring you back up on solo.
I'm going to be working toward a camera angle. So I'm going to say, okay, this is just going to be, he's going to be eating the camera. This is my idea. Camera being eaten, so I can focus on the inside of the mouth. That way, you don't see the outside. This is a good. This is a good plan.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
I'm excited about it.
I think that's a good plan. Has anybody ever told you you have excellent strategic plans to
all the time? I can't get in the shop about it.
The students love his plans.
Just can't get enough.
Mike throwing you up.
You know, chunky, but we're getting there.
So yeah, I was watching some video walkthroughs to kind of familiarize myself. So this guy talks to himself a lot, doesn't he? Like he's kind of like he's a chatty guy while he's fighting these guys. He doesn't seem to get too
He's kind of by himself for a while there.
Yeah.
I didn't really, but I've only played. So I only played RE4 on the GameCube when it came out. I've never retouched that game, and I know Resident Evil 4 is the Skyrim of Resident Evil games, right? Like, they keep remaking it for every living console on the planet. But I've never gone back to revisit it.
Worth it. Don't like the new one. Actually, a good thing you didn't play all the remakes. You know what I just realized? As much of a Resident Evil fan as I am, I got the RE1 remake and RE0 for I've been playing it on my Steam Deck. Mm-hmm. I forgot what the controls used to be like. I'm like, hey, why can't I move this camera?
Yeah, they're rough.
This is way uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I hear this guy around the corner and I can't see him. I don't like that.
Did they do that for the RE2 remake? Was it tank controls for the RE2
no,
remake? No,
you have the updated controls for RE2.
Okay. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 had tanky controls, kinda. It was still real, like, clumsy.
Yeah.
But way better than what they had before, so.
That was their first foray into action.
Into action, yeah. That's when it stopped being like a survival horror. I would say that Village is probably the closest to Resident Evil 4 that we've gotten. Even if it's a first person, so on, like it just feels real RE4-ish.
Oh, Raul, did you play Winter's Expansion?
I did not, no. And they brought the third person onto that, right?
Yeah. I kind of want to check that out. I almost got it for the Steam sale.
Sir Chadimus says, "Hey everyone, hey sir, how's it going? Hopefully you're having a great Saturday. It's Saturday everywhere, right? Like even Australia, is it still Saturday?"
That's how it works.
Yeah. No, I didn't pick it up. How much is it on the Steam sale? Because I might actually go and pick it up. I heard the DLC was actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's not a lot. I can't remember. But I want to try that, and I'd like to play as the daughter.
Yeah, I heard it was actually really good.
Yeah.
The Winter's Expansion is still $20. They can hold on to that for right now.
Wait, even with the sale?
I don't think
cheaper. Is it
Yeah,
not on sale?
I'm on Steam right now. It doesn't look like it's on sale.
That must be why I didn't buy it. I knew there was something.
Yeah, it's not on sale. I would have bought that. I went to go pick up the Steam Deck, and the sale on the Steam Deck was gone.
That 10%? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
What you gonna do
Not
with
for
10%?
nothing. It's expensive enough that 10% is actually a good chunk of change. That's 60, not $60, but that's like $30 off of or $40 off of the base Steam Deck. Like it's a game. Bro.
No, that's a good price. It's a good price.
Yeah, it's a game. They also said that when they come out with a next one, it'll be more akin to like a Slim than it would be like giving it more power. Like they're not looking to give the next iteration of the Steam Deck any more power.
I saw that there might be a release of a OLED screen that you can swap out yourself.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Luck says it's 7:20 p.m. a Sunday over here. Luck, where are you located? Is that Australia? That couldn't be Australia, right? Yeah, I would have picked this up, and I would have. That was the other thing that kept me from the Steam Deck too. I actually don't have a lot of Steam games.
Oh, okay.
And it's not because I don't play games. I play games, but I tend to not buy them I tend to buy them just where they're cheapest.
I do the same thing. So I mean, I put an Epic launcher on my Steam Deck, which works pretty good. And what's the other one? BattleNet works with something else now. I can't remember what it is, but that's the only thing I think I'm missing is BattleNet.
Yeah, so you can't play like Call of Duty on it?
Nah. And one of my favorite games, I wanted to get back into it. I can't remember which one it is. What's the one where you're fighting in London? Like in the middle of the square?
For Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I want to say that's Modern Warfare 1.
Maybe. Yeah. That's the one I got.
Okay. Yeah, so Sir Chadimus says 11 a.m. here in Toronto. Same time over here.
What week is it there?
What week? And it looks like Luck had the wrong day. Looks like, oh wait, no, it's Saturday. I'm lost today. Matthew says, Mike, you going to pose your sculpt?
Yeah, not today, but yes. You know what I might do for this, which would be cool, is actually get a friend of mine who knows how to rig to throw a rig in here, maybe.
Oh man, I wish you had one of those. Yeah.
Bradley Cooler is the rig guy. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah. He's the rig guy.
I'm confident I could do it.
I
But
like
would
the
you
way they're
though?
talking about you, Bradley.
But would you though? I don't think you would. You tell me, Mike. I don't have time for this.
No, I'm just
I got
saying.
my own
I'm
stuff.
confident. I'm confident I could do it.
I know you could.
I don't want to be the rig god, but I'm a rig guy. But I'm confident I could do it.
Orlando
I
says,
don't-
"Good morning,
I don't love
guys.
it like
Morning,
that.
chat."
Yeah, Brad loves it.
Now, Bradley, when you sent me that video showing me the guy, were you saying it wasn't working, or were you saying that it was working all right?
No. So I didn't know the best way. So I didn't know if it was good to. Long story short, I resolved it, but I didn't know if I was going to parent it or just apply it to like rig it overall to the entire rig. But I ended up parroting it to something, and it just moved appropriately.
Yeah, but if you turn the head, it wouldn't. That's why. So you have to make sure, depending on what you're doing, because the head would move.
Oh, you know what? I didn't. That was the problem. I was parenting it, and I shouldn't have. I
Exactly.
needed to just like
Exactly.
so I ended up just applying it to the overall rig, and it worked out.
Cool. So long story short, folks, if you have any questions about rigging, just call Bradley.
I learned. I learned from Brad. Like I wouldn't even know what some of this ish was if it wasn't for Brad.
Learned from watching you. All right.
I'm gonna go back to Orlando because I don't think Orlando got the treatment he deserved. Good morning, Orlando. How are you doing? Mini Chicks is on. She
Hi, Mini
says,
Chicks.
"Hi, guys."
Hey.
Hey, Mini Chicks. How you doing?
Dave.
Sir Chatamus has a question. How far do you guys usually take your sculpt before posing it generally?
I usually get into my pose pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
I wait till it's 85% done.
Yeah. See, I wait until everything that I don't need, that if I no longer need symmetry to save time, then I'm posing it, right? Because so much of the stuff that you do when you pose it, it gets affected, and it just feels like, and a lot of times, at least for me, if you're posing it, you don't want to pose it too much because you don't want to ruin stuff that you've done. In which case, you're limiting what you can do with the pose. So pose it while you don't care what happens to it, and then you know that you're safe. But
Word.
because the longer you do stuff in the A pose, I think the less adventurous you might be with the pose because you like what you've done already. And I think you want to be okay with the little asymmetry once you get the major stuff done. I don't know. That's just me. I've gotten in that mindset where I like asymmetry a lot more now.
That's interesting, and it makes a lot of sense too, right? Because you build something out and you look at it and you're like, wow, I really like this. And the moment you move it, you break it, right?
Especially if you're posing it in ZBrush, right? If you're posing it in
Yeah.
ZBrush, there's not a lot of flexibility there. If you know that you're gonna especially if you have accessories and stuff, but even so, just knowing that when you pose it, there's going to be a lot of cleanup. Then there's not really much of a point in putting stuff on there that you like because it's going to get messed up anyway.
Yeah.
Symmetry is for
Mostly.
fingers and faces. That's my opinion. Those fingers are a pain to do, so only do them once. And the faces, generally speaking, should be symmetrical at least at first.
What about you, Mike?
I like to get into the pose real early. And then I wish that I had symmetry later on.
Mm-hmm.
I like it both ways. I want to have my cake and eat it too when it comes to that. Anybody that's ever seen me sculpt knows I break it real early.
But you also keep your a lot of your characters' pieces separately, so you can move them independently, right? So you're not really limited a lot by the pose because you're gonna combine them way later in the game.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Bradley, you say you wait till the very, very end to pose?
Yeah, so not the very end, but I get a lot, 90, 80% of it because again, when I'm making stuff, I'm making it for game ready. And so I'm looking to make sure all the pieces and the silhouette reads, and So
And that's true. Yeah, if you're making it so that it can be then utilized outside of ZBrush as opposed to doing it for a statue or for
the
just a
statue,
render,
yeah.
it's a big difference.
Bradley, FYI, we lost your camera in this view.
Yeah. I have really bad sinuses, so I don't want you guys to like always watch me wipe my nose.
Sitting there dripping.
Thanks, man.
So, guys, yeah, so we're missing out, guys. He's holding out on us.
Yeah, no lie.
Things I can live without. I appreciate it.
Mini Chick says, "I'm good. Thanks for asking." All right.
Still love that sheet sculpt. That sheet spawn. It's so cool.
Shade's like, "Hi, Mini Chicks. You're so late. Didn't anyone remind you about the change in time in the US?"
I don't mind. I kind of like the fact that it's a little bit later now. It's not so bad.
This time change has been one of the worst that I've experienced in my life, and I don't know why. Like, I'm really properly, even today, still struggling with the time change. I can't wait to not have it anymore. If that actually gets through.
I don't think we're gonna be here forever.
No. Yeah. Nobody getting rid of the time change.
And Mini Chick says, "Yeah, Shane, I was sure we're on the same time, but got brain freeze moment." Jamie asks, posing with layers should give you the scope to jump back for symmetry, right?
Theoretically.
I mean, yeah, if you use layers, you're a brave soul.
Yeah, it's iffy because sometimes it doesn't work, and then when it breaks, you're like screwed all the way.
But if it works for you, kudos to you.
If it works.
What's your secret, first of all?
Exactly.
Share it. So it looks like they're having a time change tonight.
Oh, so that happens everywhere. That's interesting. I did not know the extent.
Yeah,
it
it happens in most places, not everywhere. There are places that don't change time. If I'm not mistaken, Puerto Rico doesn't change time.
aren't there like states in the U.S. that don't do it either? Like I think Arizona decides like, nah, we're not doing it.
I don't believe that states don't do it.
I think there was like rumors or something that a certain state would do. I don't know if they actually went through with it.
That was scuttlebutt. Yes, Missouri was talking. We heard them. The rumors are flying.
The old scuttlebutt.
I'm going to say it. I think Arizona doesn't do it. I'm throwing it out there right now.
This is going to be the last
Matthew
one.
says Arizona, so
The last one? You think?
Yeah.
My first thing is, are they allowed to do that? Are they allowed to do that?
Time. I don't think so. Ooh, okay. So Arizona is on Mountain Standard Time. Arizona does not observe daylight savings time, with the exception of the Navajo Nation. Why does the Navajo Nation observe it though?
Well, it was their choice, I imagine. So,
yeah.
Apparently.
So
we can just decide to be on whatever damn time we want.
It looks like they made the change in 1968, so this wasn't even like a last year thing.
That's weird. We can decide, you know what? I'm not going to be on the same time as you.
I
imagine.
I think we should do it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm on spring break now. Woo! No, I'm not. But it'd be kind of cool.
That is a slippery ass slope.
Mm-hmm. Bradley, can you call our governor and get this set up?
I'm not calling him for shit.
I can think of a few things to call him, but
yeah.
All right. Hey, listen.
Sorry.
Arkham Red says Ethiopia is in like 2012 or 2014. Wait, what? Are you saying that that's the year they're in right now?
That's funny.
I mean, who knows if there are different like So I think again, there are different New Year days, right, for different places too. So
There is the Chinese
different
New Year,
calendars and
right?
stuff.
Like, dude, are they on a different year than we are?
I don't know, but I mean, there's definitely right. There's definitely like like the Jewish New Year and like Chinese New Year. There's different observed different times, I think. So I'm not sure how that works out.
But I mean, doesn't the whole world kind of observe kind of like the standard that we have, and each one is more cultural, or is it like, do they actually follow a different year?
Well, in my time globetrotting, I've maybe left New Jersey 3 times in the past.
Brad is pretty much the Anthony Bourdain of New Jersey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always on the move.
Always going places.
Forever out.
Globetrotter is what they
right?
call them.
Mhm.
Little Globetrotter is his rapid name.
He calls his house the hub. That's it. He only
Stop
goes
by
there to
once in a
sleep
while.
once a week.
Yes.
Okay. So he's saying yes, they never adopted the daylight savings over in Ethiopia, is what Arkham's saying. They also have 13 months. It's 2015 over there. What?
That's interesting.
Is that true? I
need to Google.
It sure does. What year is it in Ethiopia?
I read.
It says Saturday, March
Ethiopia.
25th.
You guys are. I can't believe you're doing this.
Of course
Hey,
we are.
we're trying to learn here, Mike.
Yeah,
don't-
educational, sir. Educational.
All right. I've got 2023. Let's see. How are we looking?
2023 is what.
What's wrong with you clowns? Arkham's like, hey, I'm gonna make Raul look this shit up.
Yeah. No, I have to, man. I have to. Hold on.
It's
Wait,
actually 1873.
but you know what?
and
Believe it or not, like
Kazakhstan
Google is
right now.
saying. Google is saying March 25th, 2023, but there are other entries on here that say otherwise.
Boy. This is our problem these days.
Yeah, there's always a resource for something.
Yeah. This is the rabbit hole. The government wants you to think it's 2023.
Hold on, guys. This article says that the world is flat. Did you guys know that?
Oh my.
Don't make me come over there, Raul.
Hold on, let me watch a couple of these videos. I'll let you guys know what I learned.
Yeah, there we go.
All I'm saying is they're making some pretty good points.
Yeah.
Yes, people all around the globe think the world is flat. You see what I did there? All around the globe. There, right there.
Yeah, I'm this is gonna require a lot more like appropriate thinking. Arkham says just look for the Ethiopian calendar.
Oh, if you want to take the direct approach.
It's like, geez, look it up right.
Yeah. Official Ethiopian calendar. EthiopianCalendar.net says that the date in the Ethiopian calendar is 2023.
Okay, you got a lot invested in this whole thing. I want to know what's going on.
I'm like, why not?
Okay.
What's happening?
Why not?
Okay. So I want to show.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
Yeah,
it.
I want to show something. So bring this over. It does say March-April 2023-2020.
That is odd. That is odd.
Wait, maybe that's the calendar goes from 2015 to 2023. Are there more calendars on there?
Nope, just this
Huh.
one.
All right, now I'm really confused.
Yep, I pulled it up.
Point goes to Arkham.
Official. You guys heard it here first. Breaking news: Ethiopia's got a funky calendar. Mini Chick says that apparently North Korea follows their own calendar as well. I'm not digging down that rabbit hole. I'll just believe you on that one. that sounds realistic to me.
You don't want to Google North Korea?
No, I'm okay.
No? Sure? Do that?
Good call.
Nope. Yep.
I'll look that one up.
So Matthew says it's not the same as ours. Which calendar are you talking about? Are you talking about North Korea or Ethiopia?
I would just be nervous if I if I write out a check. Like, what is the date going to be? Like, I mean,
So I think just based off of what I pulled up, it looks like both are correct. It looks like they will accept the date, the standard date, but they also have their own date. That's what it looked like to me when I read it.
We'll see. You've all learned.
We got to the bottom of this.
Yeah, we sure did. Thank you everybody for the Ethiopian live stream.
It's interesting stuff.
Stream is brought to you by the Ethiopian calendar and glasses.
Yep, and glasses.
And the letter J.
So Luck says we have 3 calendars in here. Well, when you say in here, where are you, Luck? Says 2023, 1402, and 2570. All right. Yeah.
So
Luck, where is that, man? where
you are always simultaneously extraordinarily late and very early.
And very early.
Whenever you show up somewhere.
Brad, legit, I'm liking what I'm seeing over here, man.
Again,
deep sigh.
When you're doing
Deep sigh.
When you're in speed scopes, you have to make ample use of alphas because they do a lot of they speed up the process a little bit here. So we're gonna go with lots of alpha work here to get some of the stuff in place. We don't have eyes yet. I should probably give him some of those.
Luck says he's from Iran. Wow. Okay, and they have 3 different calendars in Iran. That's nuts. And Arkham says so. 2012 was like when when COVID started. That was the end of normal. The Mayans were right, says Arkham Red. Did anybody sit there and wait for anything to happen in 2024 or 2012?
Oh yeah,
I did.
Yeah, I felt like it was like Y2K all over again.
Oh wait, no, not 22. I was doing the Y2K joint. I thought it was going to be like the end of Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that was it.
Yeah, I was a bit of a rascal in my youth. So in New Year's for 2000, 1999 going to 2000, Y2K, when it flipped over, I went to the garage and flipped off the breakers. And I turned off all of the electricity in the house just to freak people out.
Y2K, I was like, hey girl, you ain't gonna make it, so you may as well make it with me.
Did it
I don't
work?
support that.
Did it work?
It's like we're gonna end this. Like, you don't want to leave this life innocent, do you?
Yeah, we get it.
That is not a thing that Stylus League supports as a whole. I think Raul and I are both really kind of taken aback by such language, Bradley.
I know I was at home with my family, so I'm not even gonna front.
Raul is doing innocent tricks. Bradley is
hey,
wool over people's eyes.
You just got to you have to just generate a quick disclaimer, Raul, that you can just easily put at the bottom of the stream. Stylus League does not in any way condone or support anything Bradley says.
Any
ever.
Hey girl, you can't take it. You can't take it with you.
You should probably stop. If we haven't been demonetized yet, now's a good time.
Hey, Hey, I'm not being descriptive. It didn't work, you know.
Flirting with that line. All right.
Like it didn't work. You know, it didn't work.
Zen Zane is on. Says, "Hey, hey Zen Zane, welcome to the stream. I want to say this is the first time I see you in chat, so welcome there. Welcome to the league."
And the first thing she heard was Bradley's pickup line on.
Mhm.
Hey,
on
when I was a young lad.
1999.
When I was a young lad, I'm like, hey,
you do
Minute,
what you
Bradley.
get, I guess.
How old were
Hey,
you back then, bro?
hey, the world is not enough.
How old were you back then?
I don't know.
100% you were watching cartoons. You just made this whole thing up.
Bradley was in high
made
school.
The whole
Right,
thing up.
You had to have been a freshman in high school.
Yeah, like I was in high school. Like I was the guy standing on the side of the gym on the other side during the dances, waiting.
I was in middle school. I had to have been probably 8th grade, probably 7th or 8th grade.
What year is this?
1999 to 2000.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that was.
Hey,
That's when Blackstreet. I like the way you work it. Yeah. No, I had to Google what are they working though? I don't know. What are they working? No doubt.
How we feeling, Mike? We feeling old? We feeling a little bit old today?
I mean, I was actually doing pretty well at my 3rd, 4th job by then.
Yeah, I was
at Echo.
I was on my 3rd job by then, I think.
Yeah.
See, I was a contrarian. Everybody kept telling me to not chase waterfalls.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I know. DK is on. Hey DK, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a great Saturday.
Hopefully you missed most of that conversation.
Mhm.
Or at least the joke part.
Everybody's doing a Resident Evil 4 speed sculpt. Everybody started with nothing, and now they're here.
We started at the bottom. Now we're here.
And whether this is an improvement over nothing is up to you.
We leave it to the audience to decide. Should we have left these as spheres? So guys, we're at 11:17. We can do what's good, but you guys can keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Since I am on Brad, and we always know that Brad has the most positive things to say about the week.
Yes, I do.
Do you have a what's good this week?
I do. I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating simply the fact that this past Thursday was a palindromic day. 32323. What an amazing day Thursday was. For that reason only, probably. But I'm saying it was an amazing palindromic day, and for that reason and that reason only, Thursday was awesome. Because
Thursday
how
was
often
awesome.
do you get to say that? 32323. So anyone who celebrates palindromes like I do, congratulations for an excellent palindromic Thursday, you wonderful people.
That old palindromic Thursday, everybody.
Old palindromic Thursday.
Not for nothing. Super cool date.
It was awesome. Very happy about it.
Okay. Bradley, what about you? Do you have a what's good?
My what's good? I can share. Like, I don't. It's been. I had to be reminded that I'll share my screen. The Anatomy for Sculptors website has this really cool and interactive crochet.
Okay.
So, and you can spin it around and.
Can you print it?
Can you spin it right round like a record, baby? Right round.
Don't even get it. Don't even get it.
They won't. They know you can't print it, but at least you can look at it digitally. It's pretty cool. On the Anatomy for Sculptors website.
Nice.
That's my what's good.
Okay. Mike, do you have a what's good? Did anything good happen to you this week?
I liked the new Mandalorian episode. That was pretty cool.
I haven't actually started watching the new season yet because they're drip feeding it, right? It's one a week, right?
Yes, but you have quite a few to watch. If you get in now, you can watch some good stuff.
When are they wrapping it up? How many episodes are we in?
Hopefully never. I really like the show a lot. I don't know. I don't know how many left.
Honestly, I think it's good to watch it a little bit at a time. Though I don't think it's a binge show necessarily. I think it's good to let it sink in.
Yeah. But yeah, that was good. What else? I don't know. Some stuff. Some things.
Stuff.
Yeah, you know.
Stuff and things. Those are the two best parts of the week.
It's Palindromic Thursday. Is that, which is we always celebrate that
every year.
This time a century. That's a big deal.
At the very least, moving forward. DK says, hello, everyone. Didn't even start from a star. Not impressed.
That hurt.
You're not wrong. You are
direct shot wrong. Across the bow.
I'm not even mad at you for that.
Yeah,
that is correct.
Just further lets me know we can never do enough.
Never. Giant says it's a shame the Ada accompanying is a paid DLC. Wait, for the new remake, is it like that? They didn't include the whole game?
Oh, they're gonna get you now.
Oh yeah.
But you would think that they would. Ada was in.
She was
first one for free. Yeah, this is the world we live in now, you guys. They're gonna get you when they can.
Jamie says my what's good is a new airbrush, Infinity CR Plus. Happy Bunny.
I saw that. It looks nice.
I have a new one coming in this week. 0.0, $17, ready to roll.
What?
My airbrush. I get $17.
What do you mean?
That's the one I use.
A $17 airbrush?
Yeah. Worth every penny.
Who makes it?
0.0.
0.0. I don't know what that means.
It means cheap airbrush, and I love it.
It means cheap airbrush.
Okay.
No, I mean that is that's the one that I use while at work because I don't bring my Badger at work, and I tend to use it on everything because I'm always doing stuff at work. So I guess it's okay, but yeah, I have to get a new one.
Dude, if you buy, I know mine are super old. Right? Everybody's like, "Oh, why your airbrushes old?" Because they work.
Yeah, we all say that to him.
We're all saying that. I'm like,
I got $1 for every time somebody said, "Oh, why you use that old ass airbrush?"
I said it.
I remember when I said it. Yeah, like
yep. I would have $1. But yeah, no, I'm telling you, man, I have an Iwata HPC and an Iwata, another Iwata. I don't know which one it is, but I'm a big fan of those two.
I want Iwata.
Get them for next to nothing on Amazon now. They're not expensive.
Bees on the stream says, "What's going on, big guy?"
Now the question is, who is the big guy? Because someone's gonna feel self-conscious after this.
Hey, listen, I saw pictures of myself on Palindrome Thursday, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of whatever the hell this is going on right here. Is a problem.
I think that's all of us right now, man.
This is a problem.
Not Bradley. Bradley doesn't eat.
No, not Bradley.
Bradley doesn't eat. He drinks coffee and that's it. Lux says, by the way, guys.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, by the way, guys, what happened to the critique session at the end of the stream?
We ran out of time and we went super long. So we haven't forgotten about the critique section. We're thinking about how to work it a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so what ended up happening, Luck, is that all of our streams started going way over the time that was allotted for the stream. And then also along those lines, because we were critiquing one individual and their artwork, if they were on stream, typically the conversation was one-on-one and wasn't really conducive to kind of having a population of you guys on, right? So we tried doing the Discord version of it and releasing the video. Those didn't do very well, so we're just kind of taking a step back, and we're evaluating what's the best way for us to get that type of content out to you guys without affecting the general kind of stream and work that we do. So it's not dead. We're just we're looking at ways to kind of bring it back, but in a way that makes sense. Hopefully that answers your question. Orlando says, at Jamie B, that's so cool. Did you use it for to paint models? Okay, I think I might have skipped one chat, but he says Jamie was the big guy.
Well, now I feel left out.
Well, he says it was what's going on, boys, for the rest of you. Yes, I did. I skipped this one here. What's going on, boys? Hey, B, how you doing? What happened to your profile picture, B? It's not on your stuff. Was that always the case? Why do I feel like you had a profile picture there before? Jamie says, just started all of this stuff at Orlando, and my cheapo Chinese airbrush broke, so saved up for quality one to do my Spawn and Dark Knight prints. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, that Gunslinger Spawn print's gonna look cool.
Luck says, nice. Learned a lot from that section back when James was on. Yeah, and we really liked doing it. I think that everybody got a lot out of it. Again, it's just what makes sense for this format, and how can we bring it back in a way that makes sense for the audience. But really appreciate that you enjoyed it. B says, honestly, I don't remember if I had one or not at this point, but I got you. Oh no, now I'm afraid. I don't know. Now I'm afraid as to what you're gonna put up there. Bradley, what are we looking at right now? What are our current activities?
I am trying to make sure this lumpy, huge guy has some nice silhouettes going through it, because he's just a blob, really.
I mean, he's basically a blob in the game, so I think it's an accurate recreation.
I just want it to look nice.
Oh, we were going for looking nice.
I'm sorry. Decent.
How come no one told me this at the meeting?
Decent. Decent.
Again, Brad, you got that text this morning, probably. Like, oh, by the way, we're doing something.
He did not. Mike let him know yesterday. Mike let him know before.
And I was like, oh, I have to educate myself in the game. And Mike was like, oh, it's called Google search. Like, jeez, man.
That was.
We're friends like that, right? We're friends like that.
I wasn't.
What is this thing? This Resident Evil 4? I've never heard of it before.
I mean, you're not far off.
Is it an indie? What is that?
It was an unprovoked attack.
I'm sorry. That was probably Bradley can take those. I forgot, Brad. It's not really what our relationship is like.
I'm too timid.
That's Bradley and I that do that.
Mike, you need to be sending some flowers.
I know.
You gotta make Brad feel okay and loved again.
Challenge Drum Thursday to me for John.
No lie. There we
I'll tell
go.
you what.
There's the profile picture.
There you go.
Oh boys, I got one for you. Here it is.
Guys, we can watch Talcum Powder Bear together. Hey.
Jamie says, Brad, where did you get the alpha brushes from? They're awesome.
So most of the ones that I'm using here were from ZBrush guides. Pablo Munoz Gomez, who does the did I just delete my thing? I did. He does, yeah. So the Giger inspired brushes and the creature skin alphas, those are the ones that I've been using to kind of like shorthand a lot of the skin, because yeah. So like there's the brush, yeah. So I got these under skin. I got there are two of them. They're not expensive at all. But yeah, creature texture skin brushes and the Giger brushes. I've been using the creature ones recently. Just because they have so many great patterns and stuff like that. You can use them for painting, sculpting, or both. But yeah, I've been totally using most of those for all the texture, just to kind of, again, to throw some stuff in. Yeah, those are definitely worth getting, just because
I'm about to hit those up
really
use
quick.
those right now.
Again, especially if you're doing a speed sculpt, alphas are going to come in handy in a big way. Alphas and noise.
The hell you say?
Yeah. And then we have Rob Ruiz says, Stylus League, first time catching a live, late as I am.
Good to have
Love
you.
the talent here. Great vibes. Rob, welcome to the league. We appreciate having you here live watching the stream.
It's a cool little icon doing like that.
Oh, yeah, let me pop that back up. Oh, yeah. I like
Nice.
that. Those matches look like matches. Orlando says, perhaps you guys could dedicate one stream a month to do the critique session. I don't. Looking at the numbers, I don't think that'll do well.
But if you buy some merch, we can figure it out.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
Buy some merch. Merch sale goes out.
Yeah. The numbers were not good for the standalone critique session. So we just, like I said, we just need to find a way to get that integrated into what we do somehow, right? B says, so recently I started a new gig and pretty much eats my time for sculpting. Is it best practice to just keep projects to a very small scale because I'm not a fast sculptor, or bigger but spread out? What do you guys do? Especially when you don't have a lot of time to work on personal projects.
I don't think there's anything wrong with doing quick sculpts that, they're speed sculpts or little doodles like at lunchtime. Like, there's nothing. You keep yourself. You actually get faster at the other stuff, the more you sculpt in general. I think so. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I have 1,000 doodles that never go anywhere, but they're part of the process of getting. You get faster at some of the things while you speed sculpt. You're not going to learn anatomy necessarily if you're doing it really fast, but sometimes that's not the point. Sometimes you just want to get used to trying stuff. It's never a problem. It's never a bad thing, in my opinion.
What do you think, Mike?
Agree.
Okay,
I agree with what he said.
Glad we did this. Bradley, you?
I would say do something, even if you like sculpt a head or something, or a small project. It took me a year to finish my Guyver, but I'm happy I did it. I did it on the side when I was watching TV or something like that. So yeah, and then also if you're working, just it's your own side, it's your own time, it's your own side project. So whatever you want to do to keep yourself sharp, that's what you do. You're your own boss. You can take as much time as you want.
Yeah, I guess it depends on where you are in the journey, right? So like if you're looking at what Brad was saying, like if you're really trying to learn anatomy, maybe take it slow and kind of just grow from there. But if you're trying to learn the tools and trying to do different things, maybe Speed Sculpt should be perfectly fine for teaching you how to do that. Says the guy who
aren't it doesn't mean it doesn't mean it's sloppy. It just means that your focus is on maybe just an overall feeling or vibe or form or idea. It doesn't mean that you don't care or that you're not trying to do well. It just means that your focus is probably more like sketching, which again, I imagine people who sketch don't feel that's a waste of time at all, because you get practiced working on certain things.
Would you say it's more like sketching or doodling?
I mean, one person's sketch is another person's doodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, my doodle is definitely on everybody's sketches level, right?
Yeah, guys. First of all, don't try and do what Raul does. You're gonna be
really be disappointed.
Yeah,
some people are just born for this.
Yeah.
Don't be mad. Look,
No,
Raul that's his kind of his mutant power.
It came out of nowhere.
He got his gift.
Yep.
Gift.
Just got it. Shane says, in my honest opinion, the critique is probably the best kept secret on the Discord channel. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you're not a member of our Discord, there's a lot of stuff going down there. You guys all support each other. Once a year, Mike jumps in there and says hi, so it's fun. It's a good thing. It's a good thing if you guys ever want.
Right at all.
If you guys ever want,
Right, not true.
some of that support, join the Discord.
It's every 6 months, and he knows it.
Hey,
Yeah.
not for nothing. If you guys want Mike's attention when you get in there, just add him.
Yeah.
Listen,
Just add him.
anybody
Add
who
him.
knows me
Add him.
knows if you want to get my attention, you just got to shower me with compliments. That's all.
Yeah,
I was
just
actually
add
about to
him.
say that.
That's how it
too.
works.
Just add him.
At him and be like, "Yo, that
Add him, like-
Ahsoka is great."
Like, add
I'm
him,
telling
like-
you, man. Like it's not hard.
No, people.
It's how us
people just need
narcissists
to know.
work.
like,
People
at
just need to
God's
know.
gift to man.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
You're not fat at all, Mike. You look great.
You look fantastic, slim and slender. B says one person's sketch is another person's doodle. Brad Grotman, 2023.
Finally, I contribute something.
There you go. That's going on that motivational quotes.
I will say,
Website.
the time that a mutual friend of all of ours told Bradley that something he wore was a bold choice will always be the best day of my life. The fact that
That's
True.
fun.
True.
That's funny. B says, "Okay, boys, thanks. I'll give some speed sculpts a go.
yeah, man.
Never took to them, but I figure best time to start." Oh, Brad, you know what? Look, Mike, everybody's loving what you're doing right now. Lux
Hey,
says,
guys.
love your work, Mike.
Wow. Wow.
DK is saying, looking good today, Mike.
That is in no way facetious, and I love that about you guys. You guys, this is the best part about having your own show, that you can solicit compliments.
Amazing work, Mike, says
Wow.
Orlando. Mm,
Wow. You guys. Thanks, everyone.
that's incredible.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Who said that? Okay. I'm gonna write
yeah.
that
Oh, you're taking note now.
down. Taking note.
You're taking
note.
note.
DK.
Mike-
Thank you. All right,
Mike,
I love it. I love it. Luck. Good looking.
Have you been to the gym recently, Mike?
Hey, well, you listen, man. I haven't. Just the fact that you asked me that
It's
Yeah.
interesting you
Makes
asked.
me feel good.
No, I haven't.
makes me feel good about my strict regimen of going to sleep directly after a big meal. Makes me feel better about me.
That's how you maintain that.
That's how I do.
wonderful
That's
physique.
the secret of mine.
Yeah.
Pasta, bed. That's how you do it.
Yep. Zen Zaid says the Leon sculpt is pretty cool.
Thanks. It's really not.
I'm sure it didn't sound that sarcastic.
I was going to say, you think that
That's
this
it up
is
for
going to
you.
start getting old for
Yeah.
him, but I don't think it will.
straight jacked it. B says, if that ain't a Stylus League shirt, I'm unsubbing. Brad's quote. Let's see here. Yep, Jojoba, one person's sketch is another person's finished model.
Yeah, don't you love it when you see like people put stuff up? Yeah, I just did a quick little sketch. Like, yeah, that would have taken me 6 months to do, and I'd be like, I hate that. Like
When I first started sculpting, Brad, you remember, like the people we hung with, they were all only about speed sculpts.
Yeah.
And they, oh, Mike, you still working on that Wolverine? Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm just learning how to do it, you jerks.
Yep, just figured it out.
Yeah.
What
Speed sculpt really like set me back. Like I was just learning it in that speed sculpt era, and that was like not great for me.
Yeah, there was a whole section on Facebook for speed sculpt, right?
Yeah, I know it was not that.
The lunch crunch.
That was a career setback.
And people
Bradley,
were killing it.
Why
You
don't
know,
talk
you
to
know
us
who
a
messes
little
it
bit
up
about that?
for other people? Folks like Danny, Point Pusher Williams. Like, I don't like the fact that he's really, really good and super duper fast. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah, but you realize everyone that was on the speed sculpt like thing, they were already pretty good. Like,
Oh yeah,
it was deceitful. It was like no,
yeah, exactly.
it's like
It's
that's
kind of
not
a
how
bit
it
of a
works.
setup.
But Bradley, I do want to double click on what you were saying. Why would that set you back
Because
as an artist?
Because all the time, like I'm like doing all these quick sculpts and moving on to the next thing. I wasn't really like I was learning something, but not as much as I could have learned, like taking something from beginning all the way through. And then I think like just quickly jumping to the next thing over and over, like I wasn't really learning much. I was just making stuff. But I do see the value of a speed sculpt now that I've gotten my legs underneath me a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know that you start as a speed sculptor. You know?
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
like-
I think you do. Speed
But I
sculpt to work on a certain
was
thing.
starting as a speed sculpt because that was on the internet everywhere. Everywhere is like here's my lunch crunch.
Right. Folks like to shame you into, oh, you don't speed sculpt? Guess that's just how you were raised.
Well, I think if you don't have a lot of time, it's a way to keep yourself engaged. It's a way to keep yourself doing stuff. Because again, if you work on stuff that's only polished and stuff like that, you can spend 6 months and only have 2 things to show for it, and that's not necessarily, like if I don't know. Sometimes you just work on fundamentals. You do a speed sculpt to work on hands or to work on expressions or something like that. If you have a goal in mind, not just to kill time, it can be a way of just concentrating on a certain area.
Yeah. And so now B saying, so that's a no on speed sculpts now.
I think generally speaking, everyone, like, sometimes you need a break from agonizing over every single detail. Sometimes you just want to kind of just play, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
You know what I like using them for is like a warm up in the morning.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty cool. I did that with some anatomy. I just did like an anatomy kind of a warm up sculpt.
Yeah, that video got suppressed. So if anybody wants to go look at it, it's on the channel. Go check it out. But it will not be recommended to you by YouTube. I can promise you that.
It wasn't even. Hey, listen, a Cardi B video was worse than what I did, so they need to
For
calm
real.
down.
I actually don't disagree.
For real, like.
Jamie says my Dark Knight took almost a year because I was learning the basics.
Slow and
What's wrong
steady.
with that?
Yeah.
No.
That's part, of course. That's part of the problem. As when I used to animate stuff, I'd spend years working on one, but by the time I got to the end of it, I would learned enough to hate everything I had done earlier. So like you kind of like sometimes you're gonna just keep going back and forth because what you did on the third month is now unacceptable to you based on what you've learned since then.
Oh man, I'm like that with my illustration.
Yeah,
Look back at stuff and I'm just like, yeesh.
It's good to see what you guys go through because I don't feel that way when I send you guys one of my sketches. So,
because you're God's here, dude. Like you're a prodigy.
Talent, dude.
Yeah, so like
I wouldn't brag about it though, but don't be that guy.
So it's good. It's good to hear a different perspective. Jamie B says Marco Plouf's speed sculpting is on another level. That Z Summit was insane.
His work in general is on another level.
Yeah. Like actually, he would make something like this and sell it on ArtStation.
Yeah.
Is his
I just heard Mike go, huh?
or XM Studios actually probably is the way he would go.
His work is the one that has that very recognizable orange and green palette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a very unique look to his stuff. You can always tell it's his without even looking, without even thinking twice.
Yeah, he's got the Four Horsemen right now on XM.
I'm gonna try to pull him up. Is he on Insta?
Oh yeah, look up Chaos Masons.
Yeah, Chaos Masons.
KEOS, I think.
Oh, that's okay. That's him. Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? I was confusing him with the other guy that did the Chung Lee.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Marco
I was confusing. Marco's Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff's
the hard surface beast.
Yeah, he's nuts. He's so good.
I mean, this is all amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah.
But am I wrong?
Like I see that
with that orange and green palette, or am I thinking of somebody else?
No. He's his YouTube. He does some cool kind of walkthroughs of like a wasp character, and there's that blue and orange color palette that's really dope.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, green and orange.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Dude, like I'm looking at this, I want this.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He's a monster, dude.
That's actually, if you go to XM statues, you could I think pre-order that now.
Yeah,
it's very dope.
Looks amazing.
So just so you don't get sticker shock, it is very big and it's coming from Japan, I think. So the shipping is.
Oh, I'm not buying it, but I would love to have it on my desk.
But you were being for real. I didn't know you were just talking.
No. This is Mercy. Is this Mercy? Looks like a. Yeah, it's super cool.
He does have some cheaper stuff that are 3D printed models you can buy.
Okay. Yeah. Jamie does say, I mean, Raul, your work is so polished regardless of time spent.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not gonna improve on that, man.
No, I think we're done there.
Much like Danny, you have the good and fast thing down.
The
so
good and fast, yeah, real quick. All great qualities in a man.
Really? Is that true?
Get it quick. Get it in when you get it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bow out for a second. I will be right back, gentlemen. Talk amongst yourselves.
Thank God he's gone. I mean, no.
Yeah. Hey,
usually we do that when he's still here, but he must have left really too fast to catch that.
It's not really as funny when he actually leaves. I feel kind of bad now. I feel bad that you did that.
He doesn't hear it.
Yeah, then it's just talking about people.
That wasn't the goal.
Everyone knows Brad is all about nonstop.
Need him.
Hey, so Bradley, John Wick, totally worth going to the theater and taking a chance on getting an upper respiratory disease?
I would tell you that it was good to be out with the
Okay.
lady, and I know it's not gone. COVID's not gone. It's nice to be able to like move about the cabin. We actually forgot like how much we like spending time outside the house together. We had a good time.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Wondering, Mike, I know exactly how much I enjoy spending time out of the house.
Not at all.
Not a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Nope. Don't need no John Wick to tell me that.
It's going to be on video at some point. What I want to do? I'm going to go back and watch the first 3 again.
I wish I would have watched the last one before I went to go see the movie, so I can remember what took place a little bit more.
You mean watch it again? You saw the last one, right?
Yeah, I saw them like a while ago. I wish I would have saw it before I went to go see 4, because they behave as if you like have a very clear recollection of what happened.
I got on Voodoo. I ended up buying the triple pack when it was on sale, like over the Christmas break. I need to watch those again.
Guess it helps if I put eyeballs in, right? And
Okay, that was weird. I tried coming back and then nothing.
What?
Worked. Like no, I was getting no audio through my headphones, and the mic wasn't working. It might as well have crashed. It's working now.
You out.
it's time for you to switch out all your gear.
It clearly doesn't like you.
Yeah, it doesn't want to be with you, and you keep forcing it.
Yeah, well,
don't force love. All right.
If you guys want to see Raul get new gear, we have some merch out.
Yeah.
You guys want to make sure. I'm not the Bradley. I don't got my 4090 the moment it dropped.
It wasn't a moment. It took a little bit.
Feelers were definitely out there.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, keep coming back, keep watching the videos, please. Orlando says, I'm curious how you guys convinced Bradley to make a horror sculpt. Sorry.
Bro,
Oh man,
tell me about
don't
it.
get us started.
Hey, come on now.
Don't even get us started.
I'm gonna be publishing the Stylus League files later on.
Who you telling?
Stylus League files.
Not
airing out
easily.
all of our dirty laundry.
not easily. Right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't make anything easy. I don't go silently into the night.
You guys are lucky he's not working on Pikachu or something right now.
I mean, I would be the one working on
Pokemon.
Pikachu. Yeah.
No ones.
Mm-hmm. All the Pokemans.
Oh, Raul, you will appreciate this.
Mhm.
I am thinking about watching Detective Pikachu again today because it was a very fanciful movie. And I like the kid from the
I
Get
enjoyed
Down.
it. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
There's only 2 movies I like him in. The Get Down kid is
Okay.
To Get Down
Mm-hmm.
and Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that. What else is he in?
He's been in a lot of stuff. He's in some
He's in
weird.
Dungeons and Dragon, which is I saw the trailer again for that at the movie. And I really want to see that.
He's in some weird movie where he and his girlfriend live across from some crazy. I don't even know what it is. Like, what do you call it when you watch people and they don't want you to watch them? What's that called?
Voyeur.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Illegal. I think is the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no,
Don't
he's
do
in that
that.
movie, and he's kind of, I don't know, man. Like the voice puts me off sometimes, but he was great in Pikachu. I like that.
Yeah, and the Ryan Reynolds, and you still can't separate that. You can separate Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds all day. Like
I forgot he's the dad, right?
He's Pikachu.
He's Pikachu.
Oh, he's Pikachu. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
Take note, Vin Diesel. Put in the work. Put in the work, my friend. You're over here just doing like I am Groot and getting paid like grips of money.
Yeah,
Do work. Do better.
But again, it just sounded like Pikachu as Ryan Reynolds. It didn't sound like that was Pikachu, you know?
Seeing people get mad at Chris Hemsworth. Leave him alone.
Yep.
Leave Chris Hemsworth alone. Not Chris Hemsworth. What's the other one's name?
Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt. You know the Chris's.
You know, all the Chris's. All the Chris's out there.
All bad.
B says, honestly, what you bribe him with, 4090s, new laptop?
Couldn't
For me to
get him something, anything he already didn't get himself, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
You get the man who has everything.
Bradley, you can't buy Bradley nothing.
Yeah,
You can't buy Bradley nothing. Jamie says, loved Ryan Reynolds' cameo in Bullet Train. Was he was in Bullet Train?
Yeah, Bullet Train was also a good movie. I forgot.
Bullet Train's dope.
Yeah, it was
Bullet Train.
I don't remember Ryan Reynolds in it though. What did he?
Yeah, I
do?
don't remember him in there.
He must have, was he at the end? At the very end, maybe?
Post credit.
Watch Deadpool 4 coming to theaters.
Yeah,
in
that was a
2024.
post credit scene. Actually, now I'm gonna look up post credit to see if he's there because he's not listed in the main cast. Does it have bullet? Okay. This is more. I just needed to know whether or not he was in it. It's more reading that I cared to get into. Ben says, "Hey guys, back online at a cafe after errands. Great progress I'm seeing. Yeah, absolutely great progress. Like I'm over here looking silently at what Brad is doing and feeling inadequate.
See, this is the beauty of the speed sculpt. You know, you just throw some crap together and throw some quick textures, quick little render on top. The beauty of the speed sculpt.
Step right up and win some crap.
Step right up and win some crap.
Wow, looking great over there, Brad.
It would have been nice to get some good renders, but yeah, we're stuck with the only one we got. Only one render today because it's almost time. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in that movie briefly.
Yeah, he says he was the assassin that Brad Pitt took the job from, and he called in sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Wow.
it's stealthy. That's a stealth check right there, you guys.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really impressed where everybody's landing right now.
We occasionally do some stuff.
On occasion, do some things.
Like this exposure.
Mike, what have you found to be the most difficult thing during this speed sculpt?
In this one?
The
Yeah.
speed part.
Yeah. Not having 4 weeks to do it. I mean, I don't like doing faces fast because they always look crappy until they don't for me. So I would rather have more time on the face, but you know what? I'm not mad at the rest of them. I think he's coming along.
I think it's coming along well. What about you, Bradley? What are you finding the most challenging about this activity, outside of the speed?
Not finding it challenging. I don't like the subject matter, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you're gonna have.
I would not.
Resident Evil 4 is the least scary Resident Evil game.
Yeah, it's true. This guy kind of reminds me of somebody that would be in a Lord of the Rings movie. Just think of it that way.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I imagine the cave troll from Lord of the Rings is
Like a golem of some form. Buff golem. What about you, Brad?
Well, again, I mean, it's like we were talking before. The difference in speed sculpts is you have to you can't be as precious about stuff that you would ordinarily want to spend a lot more time on. So, you know, but again, it's just a matter, I think, of just changing your approach sometimes to be okay with, you know, like sculpting to a render. Like if I know, like for a speed sculpt, I have to be, you know, I'm not worried about how it looks for 360. So I want to kind of like have a camera angle in mind so that, you know, I'm making it, sculpting it for the sake of an image, for the sake of here's 2 hours worth of work kind of a thing. And, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing to kind of get used to being able to do things quickly, because sometimes you might need to.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to kind of be okay with 80% of the way to what you want, so then you can kind of, you know, move on to the rest of it.
So taking a good enough approach is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, again, like, it depends if you decide what you want to focus on doing. I was trying to find a way to kind of make this feel kind of kinetic, and use the crazy little mouth parts as a way of kind of adding to that. So I wasn't worried so much about, you know, making sure the silhouette was great from all angles, because that wasn't my goal. My goal was to try and come up with something that felt, you know, a little bit more in your face. So, you know, jury's out, but it's a fun way to approach something. Sometimes it's kind of a different way of thinking about what you're trying to get out of it.
And Zen Zane says, but the most cheesiest Resident Evil sure is. What you buying?
I'll buy it at a high price.
I love it. I love the level of camp in RE4.
Oh.
Rob asks, anyone see the trailer for The Pope's Exorcist?
Pope's Exorcist?
I know I haven't.
What? No.
Is that like a horror movie, Rob?
Yeah, I saw the trailer last night in John Wick.
Couldn't he have just like taken care of that himself? Like, you know, it's like right. If you're a plumber and you have a clog, like you don't call someone else, right? You just take care of it yourself, man.
Take my life.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know how true this is, but this says The Pope's Exorcist is ostensibly a true story, as it's based on the life and writings of Father Gabriel Amor, who did indeed work as an exorcist to the Diocese of Rome in the beginning. Beginning in 1986. Sorry. Reading is hard. Jamie says it looks damn good. He's talking about the trailer, not the work that you guys are doing.
Of course, yeah, I was going to say, what the hell's wrong with you, Jamie?
Rob says, yeah, Russell Crowe is in it, super creepy.
Russell Crowe equals super creepy.
Super creepy. Yeah, you gotta love it. Now, guys, we started pencils went down at 10:07. So I'm giving us till 12:07 to wrap up. So you guys have 3 minutes to. This is your 3-minute warning.
So you got to figure out what you're going to do with the remaining 2 minutes, because obviously you only need one for what you're doing.
Yep. So 3 minutes left, guys, in your speed sculpt. See, I didn't need no timer.
It just look cool on the screen.
I had it. But that's interesting. No, and Bradley, you said you saw the trailer in John Wick 4 when you went out to go see that?
Yeah, there's quite a few scary movies that were in the John Wick trailer.
Talk to me about how you felt about that.
I felt like I needed to go get some more popcorn for my wife, and that's what I did.
And how does that make you feel? Right?
How does that make you feel?
Did you just squeeze your daughter's hand and you felt better?
Daughter wasn't there.
For John Wick, dude? You think he brought his daughter to John Wick 4?
I know I talk like shit, but I ain't crazy.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. She knows that was all just make believe.
Hey, sweetie, you remember when you asked me what a brain looks like?
Yeah. They're all over the floor now.
Everywhere.
They're all over the floor. They're everywhere.
Yeah. I know everybody is focusing right now and trying to get that last bit out.
I know what I learned. If a dude ever said, "Don't talk about my dog," I'm like, "You got it.
Yep.
Got it.
I'm doing it.
Got it. You got it, dog."
1 minute left. This is your 60-second timer. Gonna let everybody focus on here. Not gonna try to interrupt for this last minute. Rob, I will get to your question here in a second. Again, I just want to make sure these guys focus up. Focus up.
As Brad sits back in.
Oh yeah, no, Brad went to go get coffee. Like Brad's like, I'm all right.
Like, are you guys still sculpting?
You guys still sculpting? Huh? All right, guys, pencils up.
All right.
Pencils up. All right, guys. Where did we end? Bradley, we're going to go ahead and start with you. Where did we start today and where did we end?
So the goal today was to, let me share a whole screen. I was creating this guy, troll guy.
What's his name?
El Gante.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
All right, cool.
We'll accept it.
Awesome. Troll guy. So I started with Z-Sphere. And if I think I go down in my history. Here, I think this is a lot of what is this? Sculptors Pro. Then I did a remesh, and then where I landed.
All right, great work for 2 hours, man. All right, what about you, Mike? Where did we land? What character were you making, and where did we start, and where did we land?
This is the president's daughter. I managed to do a pretty good job on her. I think I nailed the likeness. I'm working on Leon, and I got pretty far on the way through there. It's a good base for me to like keep going on if I decide to. But I just wanted them to be stylized, and I think I got that. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Where did we start? What did it look like when you started?
It started. Glad you asked. It started looking like this guy. This is what I started with.
All right. Great.
Yeah. So lost a little weight.
Lots of little weight. Stop going to the gym.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Last but not least, Brad, where did we start and where did we end?
So we started with a dynamic sphere because I was really just doing a bust. I didn't know a whole lot of characters, so I did a search and I found this guy. He's again, it's kind of hard to see what exactly is happening here. He seems like he's got kind of a half a skull thing and then some little mandible things going down here. So again, I took some liberties with that. I just tried to make these little insecty things on his mouth feel a little bit more gapey.
How'd you get that texture on those, man?
Oh, I do have some alphas.
No. I'm talking about on just the upper kind of mandible things. They almost look like centipedes.
Oh yeah, I beveled every other edge and then just extruded it.
Okay.
Give it a little bit of stuff. Again, lots of alphas and stuff like that to kind of give it some texture. But yeah, I was just trying to go for something that had a little bit more of an aggressive feel. So I just put a camera angle in my timeline that I liked, and then brought it into Photoshop and a little bit of extras because wanted to kind of I had to add some motion blur and some drool because it's very important to make it seem like he's more aggressive than he was. So I whenever things aren't looking great, blur it. Lots of blur, and then say that was my intent. I was going for a vibe, not
Jamie said Brad started from a pebble.
Yeah, can you show everyone where you started this morning?
I really think
and
that
then put it side by side.
That pebble was the apex. That was where everything started. So here's where we ended. But this is the real star of the show was the pebble right here. You really don't get much better than this right there.
Yep,
look at it.
This is the side by side. Yep,
start from the star. Start from the star, Ben. Thank you very much. So
could you do better next time, Brad? Jeez.
I'm going to try and make this rounder, this sphere. I don't think it's a full 360. I think I'm at 358, and I feel ashamed. Next time.
Do better, man.
Do better. Jeez. Wow, that was some amazing and this isn't puff. Like that is some amazing progress. And to get to where you were with the Photoshop of everything to put it up, man, that's incredible.
It's all about the alphas, man. It's all about the alphas. The alphas do a lot.
That was a sphere a couple hours ago. Like that's crazy. That's some great work.
You want to see crazy? Watch Ashley Adams do a sculpt from a sphere, and it'll make you realize what awesome actually looks like.
Ashley would have done the whole village.
Seriously, yeah, Ashley would have finished the game.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's catch up with chat before we close out. I was dropping it out. So Rob is asking a 3D print and paint episode. So that's actually interesting. I'm not sure we've considered one of the an IRL type live stream kind of going through the process of 3D printing and painting. Something we'll consider. Fred is on. That's a smiley face there. It says, nice job. DK says, yeah, not bad. Jamie B says, awesome, Bradley. And Mike, sweet work.
Thanks, man.
Orlando, for a couple of hours, guys, they look amazing. And Orlando is 100% correct. Jamie did say that Brad started from a pebble. Now he's here.
Dynamesh pebble. It's a Dynamesh pebble. Make sure it's important. That's a big difference.
Mini Chick says, amazing work, guys, for 2 hours. defo need to practice speed sculpting. It would take me a week to get there.
Al, well, you can't. That's not true. That's not
And
true.
and B's asking, what's the focal length, Brad?
I did tweak that a little bit. I don't know if you ever guys tried like to come up here to draw and change this. I never see much of a difference when I change it. But I did make it 24, so this was 35, and you can see it's not a huge difference, but it's a little bit.
It's because of your model size, Brad. That's why you're not seeing a huge difference.
Would I have to make it bigger or smaller?
I don't know. It's either too big or too small.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Go to your geometry and go to size and see what those numbers say. It should be around 2 for the XYZ.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna merge this so I can see it at all.
Yeah, because you would see a dramatic difference going all the way to 24.
Yeah, I would think. Okay, so size is 2.222.
Yeah, that's not bad. No, so that's probably where you want to be.
So I'll make it smaller and see if that makes a big difference, because it feels sometimes like it does, but I mean it's a pretty big difference. But yeah, so that's good to know. I'll experiment with that a little bit. Experiment with different sizes and see how that affects the focal length. I imagine if maybe it's bigger, maybe even more. Let's make this big. Yeah, I feel that maybe the bigger size is a much.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you see how? Because of the model size. But yeah,
that's good to know. Yeah, so here's before, and then
and that's what's like. I expect 24 to be popping like that.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. I have to work at a bigger size. With Dynamesh, I usually keep it the right size because I don't like to have to worry about keeping the resolution up. But yeah, that's a good thing to know. Nice. All right.
Awesome. Even at the end, still learning some stuff. Orlando says, I think next time Brad has to start an hour later.
Dude, it took me a long time to make that pebble.
B says, to be fair, Ashley is ridiculously fast.
Yeah. But again, keep in mind, I didn't do anatomy. I didn't do any body parts. Bradley and Mike made full bodies into be. So there's a slight, there's a benefit to
well, Bradley did. I just used a base mesh, so
I'm sorry.
In fairness.
Did I do it wrong?
No, man. Yeah, that's how you do.
Yeah. Orlando says, amazing, Brad.
Thanks, Orlando.
Youpie says, Magic Mike.
Oh, that means my side dance.
There we go. Does that fall in the compliments category?
Yes.
We will accept that.
We will accept that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's good. Sparky says, great work all around. And Jamie says, great stream again.
Oh, make sure everybody likes the stream. Let's try to see if we can get this in the algorithm.
Yeah. So guys, thank you for joining us today. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you like any of the hats, shirts, want to support the channel, the best way for you to do that, outside of just coming out here and just hanging out with us, is to buy some merch. We do have a goal so that we can get an editor to kind of help grow the channel. So anything you guys contribute in that sense is definitely appreciated. We just want to make sure that we get the best content out for you guys.
We have time limit, Raul, on the store. Do people need to worry about getting there soon or not really? We good?
No, so the store is still up as is. There's going to be some major changes kind of coming down the pike with it, but for right now, the store is still up as it is. The only thing that's missing from the store right now is the Bradley, because that was a limited time. Yeah, that was a limited time hoodie.
Yeah.
B says link that merch if you go to stylusleague.com.
Let's make sure it still works. StylusLeague.com. Yep, still works. Good to know that the link still works. And let's see here. Last thing, Rob says like and share. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Share this out. Thanks for the stream, you guys, and thank you so much. So, guys, we really appreciate you guys hopping in here. If you haven't already done so, you could also join the Discord. where you follow all of the news. You guys help each other out. It's amazing. I love all you guys in there. And with that being said, thank you guys for joining us this week, and we will catch you guys next week. Take it easy.
Peace.